Hey, it is Sam from Smash London. Welcome to your workout today. So today we're going to do a version of our class High 5. So what we're going to be doing is 5 rounds of 5 exercises, 30 seconds per exercise. So you're going to be going for 2.5 minutes per round. You're going to get a minute rest in between because it is quite a tough going class. All you need today is any sort of step. If it's your stairs indoors, if it's a bit of a ledge that's around your premises, you can adapt the exercises for without a step, and I'll show you some of them later on. Just make sure you stay safe, especially if it's a concrete step that you've got like this one. Alright, so unlike some of our other videos, I am going to be doing a warm-up in this one. The warm-up is comprised of the 10 different exercises that we're going to be doing throughout the class. So I'm going to explain how to do those exercises as we warm up. So, are you ready for that warm-up? Start with just some shoulder rolls, and then we're going to go into the first exercise. Right, so our first exercise is going to be a step knee. So get the full foot on the step. The opposite leg, you're bringing the knee up towards the chest. If you don't have a step, you can just do it on the floor, like so. Involve the arms a little bit, that'll get the heart rate up. And keep smiling. You can go slow and controlled, or you can add a little bit of speed. This is a really good one for the warm-up as well, using a bit of everything. The second move is going to be a squat leg kick. So you're kind of trying to make a star with your body. In the full workout, we're going to just be focusing on one side of the body in the first round, and then a couple of moves later, we'll do the other side. But for the warm-up, swap to the other side now. Keep the leg that's kicking up as straight as possible. You can do it with or without the arms. And again, if you don't have the step, you can adapt it and just do it from the floor, which I'm going to just demonstrate briefly. 1 and 2. To break up the legs, we'll do a couple of upper body / core moves as well. So in the first block of work, it is a step up plank. You are carefully placing your hands up and down from that step. Again, you can do this just on the floor with shoulder taps or with holding a plank. Then we've got some toe taps. So this is coming in the second block of work. And I'm going to show you that you can do it without the step as well. So toe taps, you're not actually putting any weight on the step at all. Step kickbacks. This one's really good for the glutes and very easy to get the coordination wrong, as you'll see now. So just try and step and push that leg back relatively straight and squeeze the glutes. Again, you are alternating legs with this one. Then it is knee drivers. So again, in the warm-up, we're going to do each side of the body, but in your workout, we're just focusing on one side and the other. You're leaning over the bent leg, and the opposite leg is driving the knee in towards the chest. It is a burner. You can do this from the floor. It's pretty much the same, but there's just less of a height to go to. And it's very, very good for your balance as well. Then we've got burpee jump ups. So this one is another one of your middle moves. Jumping back and jumping up. Your option is to just do burpees if you don't have that step. Then finally, we got run ups and run downs. This is going to be in the first block of work. Try and change whatever the first leg is that you're using every now and again, or just do high knees on the floor, everybody's favourite. All right, now we're nice and warm. Let's go for it. Okay, so round 1, we have 5 moves, then a minute rest. We are starting with the step knee. So remember, 1 foot fully on the step, the opposite knee is coming up to meet your chest. Add in that hop if you can. We're only going for 30 seconds per move, so do what you can in these 30 seconds. But this is move number 1 of 5, so do what you can. Our next move is that squat side kick. So get as low as you feel comfortable. Then that right leg is kicking out to the side. Use the arms. We're only doing one side of the body at this point. Then we're going to be going into our core move, and then we'll do the other side of the body. So focus on keeping that leg as straight as you can. Brace the abs. That will help your balance. Then your next move coming up is the plank step ups. So hands on the step, walk it down and walk it up. Remember, if you don't have a step, you can do this, but with just less movement. Aim to keep the hips as still as you can. And also try and keep the abs nice and tight. You don't need to rush this move. It is a very difficult one to do. But we're going to go into move number 4, which is the other side of the body. Squat side kick. So now it is that left leg that is kicking out. Whatever you did on the right side, do the same again. You can make it harder with that little hop. You can make it slightly shallower on the squat. And instead of kicking the leg out, you could always bring the knee up instead. So whatever works for your body. One more move in this round. We're going to go for run up and down on the step. So remember, the option for this one was just high knees without using the step. Stay light on the feet and try and get as much of the foot on the step as you can. That's mostly for safety. And every now and again, swap what leg you're stepping up with first. The goal for this one is to get that heart rate up before your minute-long rest. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And recover. Well done. Right, you are amazing. I'm going to use this opportunity to give you a little bit of motivation. Remember, whatever energy you have today is what is right for your body. So if you're feeling like you've got low energy and this is a struggle, it's fine. You're still moving and you're still doing what you can. If you need to take it down, you can always take it down. If you can take it up, take it up. So in this next block of work, we've got 5 more exercises. You did them in the warm-up. So we're going to be starting with the kickbacks, a little bit of glutes on this one. Knee drivers, burpees and toe taps. It's going to be fun, but we've got this. Are you ready? In 5. All right, so step, kickback. So the foot is fully on the step. The opposite leg is straight and coming out behind you. Now this move is an easy one to get wrong because it feels a little bit weird the first time you do it. So it can take a bit of concentration, but just go with what you can, as I keep saying. So as you can see, I started adding a knee in there instead. The focus is on your glutes. Second one is knee drivers. So choose a leg. I've gone for right leg, and that is your supporting leg. The opposite knee is driving up towards the chest. It helps to involve the arms. That will keep your balance. And the back foot is just tapping the floor. Try not to put too much weight on that back leg. And get the knee as high to the chest as you can. Keep breathing. And get ready for your burpees. So if you do have that step, jump out, in, up and down. If it is like some stairs that you're using, I would recommend maybe just stepping up and down instead of jumping. Depends on how much room you've got, as I'm demonstrating here. This one is a killer. Very, very quickly, it's very hard to do it. You can take the step out completely and just do it as froggers instead. That is a good alternative. All right, knee drivers on the other side. So left leg now. Try and remember which side you're doing at which time. It's another bit that can be a bit confusing sometimes. But see how much I'm tilting over that supporting leg. You want a nice flat back. And as you can tell, it burns. Bring that knee towards the chest. Use them arms for balance. We've only got one more move. We've got this. Let's go for toe taps. Lightly tapping that step. So Don't put any weight on the step. It's a light tap, one after the other. Remember, if you don't have a step, you can take it away and just do some little kicks. Or you can do some slow taps instead. Involving the arms will keep that heart rate up. 3, 2, 1. And rest. All right. You have a minute. So let me motivate you a little bit more. One of the things that we talk about a lot in Smash is to try not to compare yourself to other people. So when you're doing these workout videos at home, obviously you're not in a class scenario and it's you versus you. So it's easy enough to say don't compare yourself to someone else in the class, but are you comparing yourself to yourself? It's also not very helpful. So I might have been 10 times fitter a year ago, but what I am now is strong and capable of what we are doing right now. We're going to go back to the exercises that we did in round 1. All the same again, but now we know the moves. So your first move, remember what it was a step knee. Can you add more energy in this round? Or do you want to add a little kick to it? So I am able to kick because I've got this space, but if you have less space, do use your knee. This time round, I'm also adding a bit of an arm lift. That really drives the heart rate up. Might look a little bit silly, but it's good for your body. Just keep moving. If you're doing anything overhead, you're involving a lot more core as well. That second move was a squat side kick. This time I've started with my left leg first. So you can do the same one again, or you can add to it and add a little jump. I think I decided very quickly that's not what I was going to do. Really use them arms though. That's a really great way to involve the whole body. Move number 3, plank step ups. So like I said before, your option for this one is to do shoulder taps. Very good if you don't have a step as well. So try to keep the hips as still as you can, and that goes for the step ups as well when you're stepping up and down. But if you're doing plank taps, it's another way to involve the arms and to try and work on that balance while you're in the plank position. All right, let's sort out the other side of the body with them side kicks. So back to the right side. So single leg work is really important, especially if you do running, because when you're a runner, you're using one leg after the other at a single time. So any single leg things that you can add to your workout is a good way to balance the stronger and the weaker side, which we all have. All right, that final one. Have we got the energy for the running up and down? Let's try it. So this time I'm adding a little bit of movement to it. Or take that step out and just jog around. Try and get the knees as high as you can. Or step it up and step it down. Whatever is good for you. It might be a struggle at this point, but you can do it. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, well done. You are over halfway. 3 rounds done, 2 to go. And I want to just ask you, what are you thankful for today? About your body in particular. How often do we give our body the gratitude it deserves? No matter how hard or easy you are finding this workout right now, there is something that you can be thankful for in yourself. So have a think right now and dedicate this next round to your body. So this is round 4. We're going back to what we did in round 2. Them step kickbacks, the knee drivers, the burpees and the toe taps. I like this round. It's lots of fun. You might not see it in my face, but it's good. We've got this. Are you ready for round 4? That little glute kick back. All right, step and bring that back leg straight out behind you. Squeeze the bum and try and keep your upper body as still and level as possible. You can see it a little bit better here off of the step. Try not to twist the hips. It's still a workout if you do get it slightly wrong, but if you can keep the upper body as still as possible, it's even better. Second one is knee drivers. Now, for that burner, bring the arms in. Keep that supporting leg on the step relatively still and strong. The back leg is doing all the work here. Bring the knee up and keep that tempo. Pause whenever you need to. And lightly tap that foot back. Well done. Into them burpees. Are you ready? Hands down, jump out, in, up and down. Remember, you can take that option if this is a struggle. My step is actually quite tall. So be safe and step it if you need to. If you are stepping it, try and stay quite low. And add or take the speed as you need to. Knee drivers on the other side. As you can tell, these are my favourite. Especially after burpees. It's another good reason to start on the opposite leg from what you started on before, because then it kind of balances out a little bit. But remember, do what your body can do today. We've got this. One more move and then one more rest. And one more round. Are you ready for toe taps? Nice and speedy. For as long as you can. Slow it down when you need to. And remember your options. You can take it slower or you can do it without the step and just do some little kicks. Last few seconds, come on. Drive it through to the end, little kicks. And relax, well done. Good, good work. All right, we only have one more round. So this last little bit of motivation is to say well done so far. You've got through 4 rounds. You've only got one more to do. So in this last round, you have a choice. I'm going to remind you as we go along, but you can do either of the 2 moves that we did in each of the rounds. So in round 1, that is a step knee or a step kick back. All right. So throughout this whole last set, you get to choose which one you finish with. All right. So take a deep breath, mentally prepare yourself, decide if you're going to start with a step knee or a step kick back. And remember, you can change at any point. Let's go for it. So I've chosen a step knee here with a hop even. You can do a step kick back. It's the last time you are doing this move. So give it whatever you can. That is why I'm hopping here. Might regret that later on in this 2.5 minute burst. Your second move, as we get to it, is a squat side kick or the knee drivers. So what I've decided to do is in this first little burst, I'm going to do just squat side kicks. You can do knee drivers if you prefer. But I've counted to about 8 kicks before doing the same on the other side. And then later on, I'll go back and do them knee drivers. You can stay with just one side as we did in the first round and then do the other side later, or you can do them knee drivers. Next one is that core move. Are you going to do the plank step-ups / shoulder taps? Or are you going to do the burpee jump-ups? Either way, they're horrible. So remember, do what you can. Take your options. Keep that control. Remember your option, you can always just do a plank hold if you need to. second round of those knee drivers or squat side kicks. So like I said, I already did the side kicks before, so I'm doing the knee drivers this time. Your option is whatever the opposite was of what you did in that second move. Stay with it. You have 30 seconds left when we get to this last move. Is it going to be toe taps? Is it going to be running up and down? Or is it going to be high knees? So I've started with run ups and downs. This is exhausting. Maybe toe taps is better for you. Or maybe you do want to take it to high knees. You want to get the step out of the mix. Just finish off as strong as you possibly can. Come on, you've got this. It's almost over. Whew. Oh my gosh, that was so hard. Well done. So much. We are going to do a little stretch just because we've done so much lower body work. It's good to get some specific stretches. But you did amazingly. That was hard. 5 rounds, 2.5 minutes each. That was it, really. So let's just quickly do a big step forward. Back knee down. Lift the arms up. Swap sides. Then come wide. Same arm down the same leg. Other side. Then grab foot in your hand, or heel to bum. And I do recommend follow one of our stretching videos and do a proper full-on stretch. But these ones will help after all of that. Final one, reach down. All the way up. And give yourselves a round of applause. I'm so proud of you. Well done.
Thanks for watching our video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it and we hope you got something from it as well. You know we are massive advocates of strengthening your mental and physical health, and we'll do everything we can to help you do that.
You can help us as well by liking, by subscribing, by sharing, and if you can, by donating. You'll find all the details below.
Have a good day.